girl Nikki.
And it's your boy Kwame.
And today we're back with another video. Today we're going to do a story time on how we got stuck in DR for our 21st birthday because of Hurricane Maria.
Our birthday is always around hurricane season. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Also turn on that post notification bell that you can be notified every time we drop a video.
Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first of all, nobody told me that September was hurricane season.
I never knew either.
I didn't pay attention to it because I was not going nowhere in September or August or October to care about no hurricane season. When hurricanes were happening, I was home, and hurricanes in New York is like rain, other than Sandy. So I did not care until I went to DR.
And then basically, as soon as we landed there, like nobody told us like certain countries that you go to, you get taxed. So as soon as we landed, like they charged us a fee to enter their country, which was weird. Like I never knew that. Yeah, and so basically we got taxed on Swedish there. I think it was like $15 a person or something like that.
That was sign number one that we was off to a bad start, because who the hell goes on vacation and gets taxed?
And then
to go into someone's country.
And as soon as we reached the hotel, like just like any other place, it was not ready. Like our room wasn't ready. So basically we had to wait for like a good, I think 30 minutes. And then they gave us a room that we didn't even like pay for. Like we paid for a room with one bed. We ended up getting 2 twin beds. Like what?
It wasn't twin. You dragging it. It was 2 queen beds.
Those are not queen's beds. They said it was queen beds, but it was really twin.
They were queen beds.
It was a twin if you ask me.
It was 2 queen beds. We could insert the video showing you the clip of the room.
But maybe it wasn't.
It was 2 queen beds.
Okay, yeah, it's queen, but we were supposed to get a king. That's what it was, I think.
But yeah, so we were having fun. We were there for what, 5 days? Yeah, from the 15th to the 20th. His birthday is the 16th and mine is the 18th. So we went a day before his and left 2 days after mine. Well, we were supposed to leave.
Yeah, 2 days after yours.
2 days after mine.
Because you didn't want to be leaving and if you had a hangover or whatever.
Right. Yeah. And
we ended up getting stuck out there for an extra 2 days. Like, cause we didn't have travel insurance. Cause like our heads be like, what's the point of?
You jump in the story. You didn't even explain the trip or nothing.
Yeah, but all right.
First of all, what was wrong? DR is not bad.
Yeah,
I
like
probably
they just didn't cater to like other languages.
To Punta Cana. That's where we went. Punta Cana. I probably wouldn't go back because.
Actually, I like that hotel though. It was like the hotel that we was in. Like it was like amazing. Like the only thing I didn't like is that they just didn't cater to other languages properly. Like. Everyone there was just speaking straight Spanish, although you don't have nothing against them, but I didn't understand what they were saying. Like, I had to go to the bathroom, and I didn't even know how to ask that question. And then,
I mean, I know a little Spanish, but you know, school Spanish versus street Spanish is not the same thing. So half the time I was looking at them like, well, what the hell are you talking about? I only know leche. There we go.
What's that?
Milk. Like when I'm talking about when we went to get food and stuff, and I don't know what the hell.
So
you
was asking people for milk?
No, Smarty. I can't. I'm saying that's the kind of words I know. What you learn in school: cheese, milk, fruits, those things.
El baño.
We talking about food.
But El baño is bathroom, right?
It's El baño, but yeah, it's bathroom.
But anyways, back to my part though. Like I was liking the whole like lobby and all that stuff. Like basically we was in a mall. Like the mall was the lobby. But their price was
what mall?
Their whole lobby was like a mall.
Right,
like
right.
I got Snapchat videos on my phone like that we're gonna insert into the video that way you can see what we're talking about. Cause it was actually like it was amazing. Like had a
the hotel was nice. It was real big. The casino, they had a whole section for kids to play.
And then we had like a little train thing that took us from Harlem. Well, it was like a real train, but it was like a I don't know, like train buses and different things.
I don't know, like the little tennis carts attached to one another.
Yeah, basically that. So it was nice that like they would drive us from our room or section of the hotel or whatever to like the main section. And then they had like show times where like where they would do like events and stuff like that. What else? Like the first day we got there, like it was raining though, so we didn't really get to do much. We just walked around throughout the whole place and then.
I don't remember.
Nah, I'm telling you, it was raining the first day that we got there though. It was nice though.
That's funny. It rained the first and the last day that we were supposed to go home. Fee for what?
Somebody took it in though. Like it was rain that day. We had to pay the fee. Like those are the 2 bad signs automatically.
Oh. So there we go. Bad sign 1, rain. 2, we had to pay a fee.
No. Bad sign 1 was paying the fee. Bad sign 2 was the rain.
Either way. 1 fee, 2 rain. 3, we could barely understand them.
No, 3 was that they didn't have a room ready and they got a wrong room.
Yeah, I'm off with the numbers.
It was just so many signs,
room.
basically. It
4,
was
can't understand them really, so we were struggling. We was just ignoring
all the signs, pretty much. Like, it was just so many signs, like...
But there was pros, too. It was fun. Like, their food wasn't that bad. Even though we kept eating basic food like pizza, fries, burgers, stuff like that. That was okay. I could give him that. Their hotel was cool. And for my birthday, they surprised me with cake and everything. He's salty because he didn't get that.
Like, we specifically told them that we going out there for birthdays. Like, they're supposed to, like, have everything set up for my birthday and then for her birthday. But we get there, obviously the room wasn't ready, so they didn't do what they were supposed to do. And then, she ended up getting a cake and nice stuff, so.
Got a cake and all the little decorations on the bed. It was cool. That was the positive signs. And the drinks.
What drinks?
The drinks at the pool.
Oh, they had like that little swim up bar thing, which was nice. But
that was cool.
Oh yeah, we also I tried to teach you how to swim. Yo, I don't know if we gotta talk about this one thing that got me really mad. Like people never seen. Like I don't know how to like say it without trying to be mean, but the whole time we there, like everybody kept on staring at her for something. I'm like, yo, why you staring at my girl?
What are you talking about?
Like, I guess cause her hair or like the way we was dressing, like. Every single body there was just staring at her like she's a supermodel or something like that. I'm like, yo, like, relax. Like, this is my girl. Like, you over here, like, it's crazy, but like, it's like it's funny because it's like, it's people out there with their couples and like they're both just staring at her. Like, I'm like, why you not staring at me? Like, but they're just staring at her. I'm gonna say
they're not staring at you?
I'm gonna say it's because of the hair. Like, they were just like look at the hair. Like, you know, she had that wet and wavy bundles in there or whatever it was.
I cannot.
And then, like, for me, I try to have, you know, a little bling bling on me, you know.
I cannot.
Nah, but I don't know. I really feel like everybody was just staring at you. I'm like, yo, like, y'all better, like, feel me, just look. Like, take a picture of it. It'll last long, if anything, for me. We superstars out there, you feel me?
Heard
you. And then, like, we did an excursion, too, right? I think
we did an excursion for your birthday and my birthday. My birthday was
another
on the
thing.
boat.
That's another thing that we had set up the first day that we got out there. But where did we go for my birthday?
Yeah, it was raining the first day because that's all we did. Yeah, for your birthday, we did the little activity thing. We did the zip lining, what's it called? Boogies? The scooty bike thing. Not the scooty bike. Like
ATV.
The thing where you stand on it and it moves.
The gas scooters?
It wasn't a scooter because it looks like a hoverboard, but with the handle.
That's a scooter.
That's not a scooter.
A scooter is what you step on with your foot and you can push it, but like it's like a gas version, so you put both feet on it. It didn't
have the long...
Oh, from Paul Block,
Mocha, yeah.
The I don't know what it's called.
Well, scooties, whatever you want to call it. Something with a B. Buggy, I don't remember.
A B? Where you get B from?
It was something with a B that they called it. Whatever, we did that. ATV, zip lining. Oh no, that was Jamaica.
Yeah, ATV was Jamaica.
Yeah, we did the zip lining, the boogie thingy, the paintball. Paintball's what we did.
Yeah, but I think we got into that big old ball and it rolled us down the hill. Yeah, that was definitely fun. Like that reminded me of
I did not like
Bubble
that
Boy.
one.
I think it is that movie. When you in like a big old ball, like we went down the hill, like
they strap you to the clear ball.
Yeah,
just roll you down.
I was surprised I was able to get into the ball though. I didn't think I would be able to make it.
I didn't like that. That ball was not it for me.
So we did that for my birthday. Then for hers, we was on a boat party.
Yeah, party boat for the whole day.
But we did something. Oh, we did. That's when we did the scuba dive and all that stuff. That was lit too. And snorkeling and stuff. I was not with it. I had to jump in after, and I told her, yo, I'm not good at swimming.
That's another story time. How I almost drowned in DR. There was a whole bunch of signs that DR was just not it. We should have went home, and we was not listening.
But
Let's
she also
won main point.
Nah, I like. I'm sorry. It was just so much fun. Like the
The main part of this video
was how we got stuck.
I got stuck. You would say? Because I'm ready.
So throughout the whole time, basically, for me, like, we was having fun or whatever. So now we get up to the point where it's time for us to leave. So basically,
packed our suitcase and
packed
everything.
I'm over there leaving stuff in it. I'm like, I'm not gonna need this stuff no more. So we get to the main lobby. Like, it's like windy as, like, I don't want to curse, but like, it was windy, crazy windy, raining. So we like, all right, it's not that bad. We're gonna be able to leave. Next thing you know, we got an email saying,
No, that's not what it was. We were sitting there, and you know, they have like the taxi people that you book to come and pick you up. And we were sitting in the lobby. We checked out, and we were sitting in the lobby waiting for them to come pick us up, and the van wouldn't come. And we was like, what the hell? So we went to the desk where they have like a little phone center or whatever. Not the desk. There's like a little room where you could go and there's phones in there.
She is right.
And we went to call the number that the company gave us for the van, and they didn't answer us. So we was like, what the hell? When I kid you not, we sat there for probably an hour and a half waiting. And the rain started to get crazy.
Yep. And then mind you, I was supposed to go to work, I think either the next day or like 2 days after. So I had to call my, I think either my supervisor or my manager. I don't know who it was. I FaceTime, like, luckily I had service though. So I FaceTime, meanwhile, like, it's windy in the background. I'm like, yo, I'm stuck in DR. My manager literally, this is what he said to me. He said, do what you gotta do, homie, to get back home.
Yeah, because
I'm like, yo, what kind of response was that?
Everybody
like,
knew.
It is what it is.
You can't do nothing. Everybody knew that the hurricane was going on. We didn't know until the day before we were supposed to go home, because remember we was in the pool and they closed the pool early and was like, oh, you can't come in the pool after a certain hour.
Like,
all signs. And we were sitting there waiting for the stupid car to come, and it wouldn't come. So then I'm like, no. Something's wrong.
And that's when we ended up getting the email from the
saying that the flight was canceled.
Yeah, so now
she
got mad, I got mad. We both just checked out. We don't have traveler's insurance. So now we just confused, like, yo, what are we about to do? We needed
traveler's insurance then.
Basically,
we were just like, oh, I guess we're just going to have to check. No, that's not what we did. We saw that the flight was canceled, but we didn't know that there was no flights going out. So we went to some lady. And she was sitting there calling the airline, and she.
But no.
She was sitting there calling the airline, and I'm like, all right,
crying.
Wait, you didn't even let me get there. You rushed on the story.
I'm talking about you crying while we in there, though.
I wasn't crying yet. I was gonna say that, but you didn't even let me talk. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're talking to the lady, and the lady is sitting there, and I'm like, yes, miss, do what you gotta do. I'm trying to go home. I don't want to be here. She's sitting there. She's on the phone talking Spanish, blah, 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 getting the details. And she's like, oh, there's no flights. I said, no flights. I had to look at him. He looking at me, and I swear my heart just broke. Then
she starts like, bawling out crying.
I didn't start crying yet.
Right away.
No,
when she said it's no flights,
I didn't start crying when she said no flights. I started crying when she was like, no, I didn't. I started crying when I asked her, oh, so when are we going to know when we could go home? And she said she don't know when we going to be able to go home.
She's like, it could take up to like 2 days. So she said a week at first. She said a week.
I busted up.
She said it could take probably a week because of the whole hurricane stuff. She's like, it might take a week for it to pass by, everything to clear up because like stuff started falling down, whatever. So when she said a week, she starts crying off the rip. I'm looking at her. I'm not sure whether I should laugh or like
be on vacation during the hurricane. Worse.
Nah, but it's so funny because like the face she made though, like I didn't know whether to laugh. Or
I really felt like a little kid in the chair just sitting there. I was fine, and I was like, oh, she's gonna fix it. She's gonna fix it out of nowhere.
You know, I wanna go home.
Not even cute cry. I did not care. It was the ugly boo-hoo. Snot coming down, tears. I'm like, I want to go home. The lady's like, oh, it's okay. She's trying to rub my back, and I'm like, no, I want to go home. And he is not doing nothing.
In my head, I'm over here like texting. I'm texting my mom, I think, or I'm trying to text Elise also to see if she could help out. That's one of her other best friends. So.
No, you wasn't texting Lanice yet.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You texted Lanice when we
got back. No, because Lanice was asking us if we able to leave, and I'm telling her no. I'm lying. I was trying to find a place to get Wi-Fi because we didn't have Wi-Fi at that point.
Yeah, so
they cut it off with our room once we checked out.
So we're checked out, packed up our room, and when we go on vacation, we bring stuff. Like we bring sheets and all that. We left it in the room thinking we gonna go, we leaving. So then we was like, oh, so what are we gonna do?
Bring it back home since it's already used.
We're like, oh, what are we gonna do? The lady's like, oh, you just have to check back in. So we're like, okay, check back in, and
we have to pay again.
it's simple. They said you have to pay. I was like, devastation. I did not cause, and I have to pay. And it wasn't even no, oh, you gotta pay $50 for the
Nope,
night.
you had to pay like $100 or something.
It was like $150 per night, and we don't even know when the hell we going home.
Basically,
So we had to
pay like each night.
Yeah, each night that we're there. So basically, it's like check out, check in, check out, check in. Luckily, we got back our room.
Wait, so how did it work though? Like, I think you paid one night. And
I paid one night, and you paid the other night, and then we had to pay for Wi-Fi again, only for the damn Wi-Fi to
not even
out.
work though. Yeah.
First of all, it wasn't working really the whole trip, and this day it was worse.
Where like for it to actually work, we had to go to a casino, and that's where like I had the stronger.
Or we had to take turns. Only one of us could be on the Wi-Fi with our phone,
which was bad. But we was able to be like lucky because by the time we reached back to the room, the lady was just like going into our room, I guess, or no, she just finished cleaning our room. No, she just finished. So we had to take the sheets back, which was like iffy, but.
She didn't go nowhere with it. Yeah. She was literally outside of the room.
Like she just balled it up or whatever.
Thanks. Give us that back. Sis looked like she was about to take it.
Word, like, and then she only even took up the soap too. Like instead of putting it like in the garbage bag, she put it right there on the top, like with the sheet, like she's about to take it home with her or something. But
yeah, that was the start. We went back and they was like,
and like this is not even like the worst part either though. So like meanwhile, we came back to the room, put everything back or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go get food. You know, try to like ease our mind off it. So we eating food, we watching CNN or whatever it was. Talking about how everything's getting bad and stuff. And then like it got to the point where they said you cannot come out your room, that they're gonna bring food to you. So I'm like, wait, hold on. I can't leave my room. Like, I'm on vacation. Like, I know it's bad or all, but I'm hungry. Like, I'm not trying to eat no peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Person to be on vacation with during a disaster. I kid you not.
She's getting mad at me talking about, they said stay. I opened the door.
No, you jump in the whole. So how you go from talking about food to talking about me getting mad at you for opening the door?
Because
you don't know how to tell stories. First of all, we had to stay in our room. They told us they're gonna bring us food. The food that they brought, we're gonna get there. So we stayed in the room. We're in there. The wind is going crazy. All you hearing is woo, woo, woo.
But this is before the TV knocked out, or after?
It was before the TV knocked out. The winds was starting to get crazy, and we was just sitting in the room, just trying to watch the news.
But we was watching the news when we was eating food too.
I know that. I'm talking about when we left there and went upstairs into the room. We was watching the news, and that's when it was like, oh, it's Category 5. It's getting worse. How much deaths is in Puerto Rico, and how we're in the center. Punta Cana is in the eye of DR for the hurricane, and I was just sitting there like, yes, it was.
It was passing.
No, we were in the eye. I know that when it started to pass by. We was in the eye first and then it moved. We weren't there for long. You don't know nothing. I can't. Anyway.
I just know the funny parts. Those I would not like.
Anyway, so the night is going, I'm not kidding you. Within like an hour, it got worse. And who's making jokes?
Not me. What joke did I make?
The people said stay in your damn room, stay away from the balcony. If it gets crazy, go in the bathroom for shelter because there's no windows in there. And who does the opposite? Kwame. He decides he want to be eyewitness news for Snapchat.
I had to get them snaps going. I had to let people know, like, yo, we really in the field.
He was thirsty to show.
We're going to insert those snaps, though, for sure, that we can see like, what we're going through.
Thirsty to show y'all. Snapchat, Instagram, all of y'all, what was going on in DR. Meanwhile, I'm over here in the bed crying my eyes out because my phone wasn't working because I don't have no Wi-Fi. And them times I had AT&T, and everybody know AT&T did not have
sponsor us now.
Roaming for when you go out of the country. So he had T-Mobile and was on the phone talking to his mom. Meanwhile, I'm here like, oh God, my mother can't even talk to me. So that made me even more mad to
so
cry.
I just sent my mom your mom's number, and then they was basically talking back and forth.
So there's a balcony with a jacuzzi on there.
No, I wasn't on that balcony first. I went outside our room.
You went outside our room.
And I'm looking to see if anybody else is out there or whatever, and then waiting to see where they're going to bring the food because I'm hungry. But I came back in the room now, and then we got the jacuzzi out there with a nice little balcony view of like the beach and nice little palm trees or whatever. So we just there, looking around. The trees is like going crazy.
We wasn't looking around. You was looking around.
I was looking around. Trees, like the branches falling off the trees or whatever. Meanwhile, they say stay at home. No. That was the following.
Stay inside.
Yeah, stay inside. So It's getting dark now, whatever. The TV goes out, power goes out.
No, it wasn't. It was the wind is going, the little, I don't even know how to describe it, like the panels for the jacuzzi, we heard it outside blow off and knock the stuff on the balcony over, and he jump up. Normal people will relax. No, he jump up, pulling the thing. Oh, recording it.
Down and shit.
Look, there's people over there. There's people over there.
That was the next morning.
No, it wasn't. It was the same day. Watch.
It was during the day when I got the person. They walking on the beach.
I'm not talking about on the beach. I'm talking about the people that was on the other side of the hotel on their
balcony
looking too. He over there. Oh,
everybody outside on their balconies are recording it because
a tree fell, and it was like all of them turned stupid and was like, yeah, let's go look at the tree.
Yo, everybody's from their own balconies recording.
Oh, look, a tree fell. I'm like, y'all are dumb. The hurricane should blow all of y'all
Meanwhile,
off
she's yelling at me, but yet other people do the same thing, and I'm trying to make sure, like, for me, we good.
I did not care about those other people. I was like, first of all, get back in the room. Oh,
but
I'm recording. I had to tell him, I will lock you outside on that balcony if you do not come back in this room because you getting me tired.
But look, the smart thing would be, right, to take a peek outside and see what's the danger, like, see how bad it is. Because, like, say if something, like a tornado or something like that, he's spinning coming our way, we in the room trying to hide or whatever, like, we ain't gonna know whether to run or not, you know? So if you see something coming your way, I'm gonna see it, you know, be like, yo, we gotta get up out of here. We out.
Get up out of here and go where?
Run to the part where the thing is not headed to you at.
I can't. Now, the Wi-Fi conked out. The phone for the room conked out. And then it came back, and out of nowhere, the phone started ringing. And both of us was looking at the phone like, you answer it. I'm not answering that. Who the hell is on the phone? When we answered, it was the front desk telling us that food is coming. Or was that after?
No, I was saying that the food is coming and that the power may be going in and out because I guess too much people is using it or whatever. So like it will go off on one section and go like be working for the next one and go like in and out. And then like at one point like it was just completely out, like no Wi-Fi, no TV at all for the rest of the night. And it was only like probably like 7 o'clock around at this time now.
Mm-hmm. And then that was like 2 hours before we even got the food. The food.
I wouldn't even call it food. That was more like something like that was like worse than school lunch, honestly.
Right. What was it? Crackers, apple.
It was crackers, apple, and a block of cheese on bread.
Yeah.
Like what? Like how do you feed guests at a resort a block of cheese on bread and crackers? Like
I mean, I know it's a disaster going on, but y'all could have did better. In my opinion, y'all could have did better.
So now, throughout the whole night though, like everything is just going crazy. Like it's like to the point like where it's like since nothing's on, like no cable, no lights, no nothing, like we're just in the dark. It's nighttime. Wind is blowing crazy. Everything keeps on smacking against the window. She's just there crying in the bed, going crazy because
I cried myself to sleep that night. I was like, I'm over it. I'm gonna just continue crying and going straight to sleep.
No corona, don't worry. So she's just going crazy in the bed. I'm just there loud, just texting my mom, texting Lenise, trying to. Lenise is like she's the MVP. Shout out to her. She was the one that helped us get home in 2 days instead of a week.
2 days. It was the next day, wasn't it?
No,
it was the hurricane. Then we had to stay that
yeah, because everything was flooded and then everything was broken and stuff. Crazy thing about it, that little place where they had the
shows.
Yeah, the shows they had like that show was full of water. Like they had to take like buckets and like start the little line and dump it out. I think I got that video as well. But during the nighttime, that was where it was really like the worst, like feeling and experience ever. Like at one point, I honestly thought that the window was gonna break like to the balcony. Like that's how bad it was.
That wind was crazy. I've never heard wind. When people be talking about, oh, hurricane wind is crazy, you could hear it.
I ain't gonna front. It got to the point where like I almost started.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna. No. But listen. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna keep it 100 though. I'm gonna keep it 100. It got to the point where I honestly was about to tear a little bit because like she's crying the whole night. I'm like, it got to the point like where my phone stopped working or like it was moving too slow at a point. It's completely dark. She's in the bed crying like, I wanna go home. So she's at that point right there saying that. The wind is going crazy. It's completely dark. I can't see nothing. And it's like, damn, like, what if we really, like, it gets worse than this? Like, what if that glass break? Like, what is it going to do? Like, she's crying. I'm supposed, I'm the man. For me. I'm trying to make sure she's good. But at the same time, I'm like,
this boy was too busy focusing on being Eyewitness News. He
I'm trying to make
even
sure
laughed at me when I was crying. He was laughing. He was like, "What are you crying for? Like, what do you mean? What am I crying for? I'm stuck in DR and I don't know when I'm going home. You crazy?"
I honestly felt it was a good experience though.
He was like a little kid, little bad kid that was happy in such a situation. I'm like, how are you not crying?
Cause like you never see those movies and be like, yo, that joint is lit, like. But it wasn't one of them situations. It was like more like I never been in this type of situation, so it's like I want to experience, you know, like look and see like how's it looking. Cause honestly, to me, it felt more of like just a rainy, windy day in New York. To me, honestly, like we had those type of days already, so.
Nope. I'll pass.
It just seemed more serious because of palm trees, like you know, long trees blowing or whatever the case may be. But it wasn't that bad to me.
But yes, shout out to Lanice because she definitely helped us go home, and I was happy as hell. I should have cried then too, but I was happy we were home, and that was the end of it.
But nope. Once we got to the airport or whatever, once the van even finally came or whatever, the airport is flooded. They got like the airport was not like no regular airport. Like they have like some little what's them things called at the top of it, like the front.
I don't know, kind of look like a hut, like the straws.
Yeah, they had them straw things. So like
hut
they had like holes in that joint. Airport is flooded, and then we thinking we were gonna get to the airport and leave right away, but nope. Our flight was delayed another 4 hours. I think we had to sit in the airport. So we was sitting there for 4 hours.
I was like, I don't care. I'll stay in here for 4 or 5 hours as long as I know I'm going home. That's fine.
Or once we got on that plane though, I'm like, all right, we lit. But it took us even longer because we had to go a longer way instead of going the normal route or whatever because the whole hurricane thing was still passing.
It was still bad weather, and we was gonna go over. We was gonna go near Puerto Rico or whatever it was, and they was like, the hurricane is still there, so we gotta go around it.
Yeah, so basically that was like the main part though.
Yep.
And then all the clips that we got from our Snapchat videos, we're gonna insert them into this video as well, that we can see the good and bad of the trip. So without further ado, thanks for watching this video. Drop some comments down on some more videos.
Comment down below if you want to know the story time about how I almost drowned in DR. DR was really not it for me. But comment down below. Like,
those 2 times I think you almost drowned.
I pretty much almost drowned that whole trip. I don't know why, but we're not talking about that. So comment down below if you want to know, or comment another idea or video or story time that you want to hear or anything. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.